Everything between poor and financial freedom is just somebody coming up with definitions to make themselves feel good or feel bad. Middle class. Middle class is one of the biggest lies on this planet. Perpetrated on you to get you comfortable. Okay? All these guys in the front row, man, y'all got it bad. They sold it to you. I got a nice house. I got 2 cars. Everything's paid for. Dave Ramsey's my guy. I'm paying off. All debt is bad debt. Do not have the debteth. Paid off my house. Paid off your house. What kind of like, that's your flag? My house is paid off. What kind of flag is that? Warren Buffett's got one house. He never talks about it. Never talks about it. Okay? Debt's not your problem. Production is your problem. How do I get attention? Number 2, how do I get somebody else to pay for that ad? How do I get somebody else to buy my seat? Right? Oh, God. Okay, you're not going to, hey, sweetie, I love you. Do I have your full attention? Okay, by the way, if you don't get people's full attention, you don't have their attention. Okay? You need to ask people when you're in front of them, do I have your full attention? Before you pitch a product, do I have your full attention? Well, no, not really. Right now I'm thinking about picking my kid up. Great, when can I get your full attention? Okay? When you're talking to your wife, do I have your full attention? It's very difficult to get anybody's attention today. Man, it's difficult, man. There was a guy sitting next to me 2 seats down last night at the World Series, and he was on his phone the whole time. I reached over to him. I said, dude, I want to remind you, this game will never happen again in the history of the world. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Okay? He's trying to get attention, but he's being consumed by the device. So you guys got to make a decision. How are you going to use this device? Are you going to use it to get attention? Because if you don't make a decision to get attention with it, then I'm going to make an attention to get you. Okay? Bob Hope. How many of you remember Bob Hope? Okay, Bob Hope woke up every morning, and his first question every morning was this. If you guys don't know who Bob Hope was the first guy that basically went from vaudeville to radio to TV. He was the first person that crossed over all those mediums. He was a vaudeville character, working, stages like this, and then he went and did a radio show, and then he went from radio to TV, and they said, don't go from radio to the big screen. It was the big screen, or the tube. It was called the tube. Don't do it. You'll ruin your career. He crossed all of them. He was worth $800 million when he died. Okay, unheard of in his time for actors and comedians. He would wake up in the morning, first thing he would say to himself, I'll never forget hearing this, man. When I heard this, it changed my life. 2 things changed my life. I'll share them both with you. One was Bob Hope saying, when I wake up every morning, first question I ask myself is this: how do I promote Bob Hope today? How do I promote Bob Hope today? Okay? Not how do I promote insurance today, or how do I promote the 10X rule? How do I promote Grant Cardone today? Because if you don't know me, you will not buy my book. People do not buy from people they trust. Listen to what I'm telling you right now. How many of you heard that before? People buy from people they trust. Okay? It's like grooved into you. People buy from people they trust. No, they don't. People buy from people they know. And best product doesn't win. How many of you have an example of the best product not winning? How many of you in the room have a better product? Maybe even a lower price, more value, and you still don't win? Bad products win all the day. Coca-Cola, terrible product. McDonald's, awful product. Been beating people for years, right? Alcohol, terrible product. Okay? Visa, MasterCard, products of the devil. Beat people into submission every day. Wham! Okay? How about this? How about buying a house? Terrible, terrible, terrible product. And when I say that to the room, you guys have this mental screeching going on like, what? A house is a terrible, terrible, terrible investment. And I don't have enough time with you to convince you of it, because it's been pounded into your psyche so hard that you think a house is where your family is safe and secure. You guys had the home thing sold on you so hard that you spend so much time in your house, you could never, ever have financial freedom. Man, a house is a place to leave, not a place to stay in, okay? When 9/11 happened, if you look at the graphs, are you sleeping? Pick your head up. Make your freaking vertebrae work. Okay? When 9/11 happened, right after that, housing in America spiked. Okay? I believe what happened was 9/11 happened, it's terrified people, and they said, I don't care about money anymore. I care about safety and security in my family. So I'm going to go buy a house. I'm going to get rid of all my dough, and I'm going to buy a house so we're safe and secure. And people went introverted, okay? They introverted. They made a decision to go inside. Have you ever made money at your house? How'd you make money at your house? Huh? Oh, you're selling? You selling from home? Okay, you rented it out. But have you ever made money at your house? Like, how much money did you make at your house, man? Huh? How much money have you made at your house? Okay. I said money. Have you ever made money at your house? Okay. Have you ever collected money at your house? How much? $2,400. Have you ever collected real money at your house? Dude, $2,400 is not money, bro. You guys got to decide what you start counting as money. Right? Every time you go to eat, you're making decisions about money, okay? When you came here, how much were the tickets, Cody? What'd y'all give these away for? Huh? $500. You're like, $500, a lot of money. Automatic response by everybody. Oh my God. Okay? It doesn't matter what it is, by the way. It's a bicycle for your kids. You love your kids. $200 for a bike, $100 for shoes. Every time you see a price on anything, you're like, I can't believe that. That's ridiculous. Okay? Right? Okay? See what happens now, if you do that every time you see a price, guess what? When you go to price something, what you're going to do? Huh? You're going to get it back, or you're going to get back the limited thinking, right? If you go to eat dinner and you're like, dinner is $49.95 for a steak, and you're asking your spouse, you're like, what are you going to get? You want the steak, but you don't want to order the steak because you're scared she's going to order it too. You even looked at the steak and the lobster, but you're like, that's $90, dude. I ain't doing 90. You're having this conversation with yourself, by the way. Ain't no way in hell I'm spending 90 on this and that. Baby, what you getting? I was thinking about getting the lobster and the steak. Oh shit, I'm getting it too. If you gonna get it, I'm gonna get it. Ain't no way I'm gonna let you eat that and not eat it. Okay? See, but here's the problem. Tomorrow you're gonna go to work and have trouble selling a $90 product. Because you think $90 is a bunch of money. You have to strip this away. You got to strip away what's too much. What is money? How much do you actually need? Okay? Most of you in a room are comfortable. You're like, I'm good, man. I'm good until somebody shows me the price of something. Right? And then I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not good. See, that's what you need to start thinking about. You need to start getting around people that are like, hey, what would that cost me? How do I get it? Okay? How could you sit on the front row? I wanted to play. I thought I was going to be a baseball player when I was a kid. I couldn't make it. The fact that I could sit on the front row at World Series, be behind the umpire, watch 100-mile-an-hour baseball, I can't get on the field. I can't be on the field. The fact that I can pay to sit and watch 100-mile-an-hour fastball moving like this and have as good a view as the umpire. Okay? It's unbelievable, man. All I had to do was this. Give them some money for this seat. The guy I bought the seat from, he's been there 16 years following the Dodgers. He traded his moment last night, the longest World Series in the history of the world, for pieces of paper that aren't even mine. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? So my question to you is, why aren't you getting attention? Do you not know what to do with it once you get it? Is that it? Okay? Do you not know how to greet somebody? Nobody taught you how. In fact, your parents taught you what? Don't get too much attention, okay? Hey, by the way, how many of you heard this? How many parents in a room? How many parents in a room? Okay, let's see if you're a good parent. How many of you consider yourselves good parents? Say yes if you consider yourself a good parent. Okay, did you teach your parents or your kids, did you teach your kids not to talk to strangers? No, but how many of you have done that? Let me just hear a yes if you did. Don't talk to strangers. ISIS is out there. Don't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. I didn't know him a second ago. He would be qualified as a stranger. Everybody agree with that? He is a stranger. Most of you in a room are strange to me. You are strangers. Okay? Sabrina, what do I teach you about strangers? I say, man, you talk to strangers, little girl. Strangers have everything you want. Everything you've ever dreamed of, a stranger has it. Okay? You guys might want to write this down. If you want more, a stranger has it. Okay? Because if your family was going to give it to you, they'd already done that. Okay? They've had plenty of time to take you to the next level. They ain't done it. Your mama, your daddy, your brother, your cousin. I got a sister. She says, oh, I love you. I said, yeah, but you never buy my stuff. I think I want a little less love and a little more seeing you on my invoices. I want my family to buy for me. I want my friends to fund me. I had a guy text me on the way over this today. He's like, hey man, am I going to speak at your conference? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking you're not going to be there because you're not helping me fill the damn place up. But man, I really want to speak at your deal. Good. I want to go to heaven. I want to go to heaven, dude, but I don't want to die today. See, everybody wants to go to the promised land. Nobody wants to pay the price. Man, what are you willing to do to get there? What are you willing to trade to get there? Are you willing to pay for access? The great secret on this planet, okay, is this is what success looks like for most people right here. Right? How many of you seen that little Instagram post? I don't know if they can hone in on me right here. Can you hone in on? Come in on the shot, man. Get rid of this. Yeah. Can you see this? Where's the? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Can y'all see that? Can you see that? See, how many of you seen this on Instagram before? What success really looks like? How many seen that? Everybody's like, oh yeah, that's right. That's what it really looks like. No, that's what confusion looks like. That's just stupidity right there. You know what this is? This is listening to too many people. Go listen to Dave Ramsey. Listen to Grant. Grant says homes are ridiculous investments and to use debt on real estate that produces income. Dave says never use debt. You're confused, dude. You're not going to do anything. That is not what success looks like, okay? Success looks like this. Sabrina, did you give me that other one? Oh my gosh, Sabrina. I did have it, didn't I? Okay. Oh my gosh, this note was unbelievable. Okay, guys, that's all I got. This is what success looks like. It should be just like this. It should be just like that. Okay? It shouldn't be up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. It shouldn't be good month, bad month, good month, bad month, good month. It shouldn't be that. You know why? If I get rid of the downs, what do I end up with? All ups, man. All you got to do is get rid of the downs. That means you got to start looking at the people around you. You got to look at your limited thinking. Okay? You got to look at the people around you that are supporting. Oh, why are you going to one of those seminars? How many of you heard that from one of your friends this weekend? Hey, where are you going this weekend? I'm going to go to this thing. It did that. Oh, shit, that's all bullshit. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. I've been to thousands of these where 990 of them didn't work. Okay? And then bang, something happened. Now, I don't know if the other 990 didn't work. This one did work. I don't know. I know this. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep reading books. I'm going to keep learning information. I'm going to keep grabbing content and hope that one day it changes me and makes me a better person. Okay? But I also need to look at this. I got to be willing to get rid of some of my old ideas. Some of the old thinking. Work hard, work hard. I got work hard down. How many of you got work hard down? You got like, I know how to work hard, dude. Okay? I know how to do that. I don't know how to buy access. You understand? How do I trade money for access? How do I exchange dead presidents for living people that can help me? Most of us won't do that. How many of you have money in the bank right now? You got money in a savings account? Because you don't get it then. You shouldn't have any money in the bank. It's not helping you, man. How can money in the bank help you? It doesn't help you. It helps the bank. Cash is trash. Okay? You need people. I need people. Okay? I exchanged this 100 for a connection that gets me 1,000. I'm not talking about advertising, by the way. What we did last night was not advertising. That's not advertising. That's branding. That's courage. You understand the difference? I'm not buying an ad. By the way, I buy ads. We spend about $1 million a month in advertising. Okay? $1 million a month. I probably spend another $5 million in organic energy, just producing tremendous amounts of content online. And by the way, I want to be monetized for as much of it as I can be, as fast as I can be. So I want to monetize. I have charities I want to help. Now again, if you go online, you're going to search people and they're going to be like, man, you should give your content away for free. You should do this for free. You should do that for free. Dude, I do plenty of stuff for free. Okay? Most of the stuff I don't do for free, I actually lose money on the deal. I lose money on this deal. I guarantee you. Okay, flying over here, I'm negative. That's fine with me. But let me tell you what I do get, okay? I get to know more people. Everybody agree? Some of you are going to like me. Some of you aren't going to like me. Dude, I'm going to tell you something. I think those of you who leave and don't like me actually become more valuable to me than the people that do like me. I just need to get you to the next level and not liking me. I need to move you into the hate category. If I can get you into hate, dude, I could be the president of the United States. If I could get half the country to hate me and I could get the other half to freaking fund me, it's not because they're going to fund me because they like me. They worried about the other half. Okay? Why aren't you advertising? Oh, I don't have the money. Why don't you have the money? Because I don't know how.